I'll be reading an extract from an article composed by Swami Pajanananda. World Thought. Before discussing Swamiji's contributions to world thought, it is necessary to understand what is meant by world thought. By world thought is meant the mass of knowledge in the form of information, ideas, theories, laws, principles, etc., which have been discovered, invented, or developed by human beings, which are available to all people all over the world, and which constitute the common heritage of humanity. However, until modern times, the term world thought was used mostly to mean Western thought. The intellectual awakening of the Europeans in the 12th and 13th centuries, followed by the Renaissance, the Protestant Reformation, the Enlightenment, the rise and growth of science and technology, the spread of new socio-political ideas, rapid expansion of education and research, and other creative factors contributed to the accumulation of a vast, boundless mass of knowledge known as Western thought. When all these momentous changes were taking place in the West, Eastern countries like India and China remained underdeveloped and unable to make any significant contributions to world thought. In this context, we cannot forget that in ancient times, Indian sages and thinkers discovered many new truths and developed many new concepts in different realms of knowledge, especially in the understanding the nature of consciousness. According to several scholars, the ideas of ancient Indian sages exerted considerable influence on Pythagoras, Plato, Plotinus, and other ancient Greek thinkers. The real recognition of the importance of ancient Indian thought came only towards the end of the 18th century and early 19th century, when European scholars known as Orientalists began to study Sanskrit language and literature. Professor Max Muller, one of the most well-known Indologists of those days, stated in a lecture delivered at Cambridge University, "If I were asked under what sky the human mind has most fully developed, some of its choicest gifts, has most deeply pondered on the greatest problems of life, and has found solutions of some of them, I should point to India." The work of Orientalists gave ancient Indian philosophical thought a respectful but isolated status in world thought. However, world thought continued to be totally dominated by Western materialistic thought. Indeed, as pointed out by the British scholar Edward Said, there has been a modern tendency known as Eurocentrism to evaluate all concepts from a Western materialistic standpoint, to establish the superiority of Western systems of thought and downgrade non-Western systems. We have mentioned this only to show how difficult it was for Swami Vivekananda to earn for Vedanta the acceptance of Western scholars and a respectful place in world thought. On the one hand, Swamiji had to batter the ramparts of religious dogmatism and prejudice, and on the other hand, he had to establish the superior significance and relevance of Vedanta in meeting the challenges and needs of the modern world. What the modern world needs most is a worldview, a universal frame of reference, which inspires and supports human progress in all fields, which provides a common basis for the democratic ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity, and which establishes universal harmony based on the principle of unity in diversity. Through his lectures and discourses, Swami Vivekananda showed how Vedanta philosophy fulfills this need. The time has come for humanity to take a big evolutionary leap to bring about a transformation of human consciousness. Swamiji's great work was to help and guide humanity in this evolutionary transformation. It is for this reason that the distinguished Australian Indologist Professor A.L. Pasham stated about Swamiji, "In centuries to come, he will be remembered as one of the main molders of the modern world." When we think of the main molders of the modern world, it is the names of Darwin, Karl Marx, Einstein, Freud, and others that generally come to mind. As regards Swami Vivekananda, it is mostly his exhortations that are well known. The great contributions Swamiji has made to world thought and world culture are not widely recognized or understood. Spokesman of the Divine Logos. By Swamiji's contributions, we mean the ideas, insights, knowledge, and values that Swamiji added to the sum total of knowledge which humanity has acquired during the last 3 or 4 millennia. The ideas which Swami Vivekananda contributed are not like the ideas contributed by Darwin, Marx, and others. Swamiji derived his ideas from a much higher transcendental source. Dr. Radhakrishnan has described Swamiji as a spokesman of the Divine Logos. By Logos is meant the universal intelligence which governs all phenomena in this universe. The ancient Greek philosophers believed that behind all the moral laws and physical laws of the world, there is a cosmic intelligence or universal reason, which they called Logos. In ancient India, the Vedic sages also held that the universe is governed by a cosmic order, which they called Ratam. Swami Vivekananda, in his Sanskrit hymn beginning with Om Hrim Ratam, identified Sri Ramakrishna with Ratam or Logos. It was this level of divine consciousness, the center of universal harmony, which is at the borderland between the transcendent reality, Paramartika Satta, and empirical reality, Vyavarika Satta, that Sri Ramakrishna called Bhavamukha, establishing himself at Bhavamukha. Sri Ramakrishna could see all phenomena in the world governed by a universal principle of harmony. The transcendental principle of unity behind the diversity of phenomena. By regarding himself as a messenger of Sri Ramakrishna, Swamiji became a spokesman of the Divine Logos. Swamiji said, "I have a message to the West as Buddha had a message to the East." Actually, Swamiji had a message derived from the Divine Logos directly through his higher intuition, and also indirectly through Sri Ramakrishna, who had established himself at the Bhavamukha. Thank you.